What is up, guys? So, I have seen Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, and I wanted to give my spoiler free review. No spoilers here. So, I'm glad that I've been safe from spoilers prior to seeing this movie. I mean, this is the conclusion of the trilogy, of this trilogy, also the conclusion of the Skywalker saga as we know it. And man, ever since they had their premiere, there's been a lot of hate coming out of the woodwork for this movie. I'm just like, holy crap. With the percentage that they gave on Rotten Tomatoes, I'm surprised that it hasn't gotten a lower rating on that website, because of how much hate it is getting. Like, oh my gosh. But I'm just gonna cut right to the chase. Like, where do I fit into this spectrum? Am I along with the hate wagon, or am I leaning away from it, or am I rebelling against it? Well, honestly, I actually did enjoy this movie. I mean, it's not perfect in any way. It's not movie of the year. It's not like a spectacular conclusion, but I felt like it was a very good conclusion with what they were able to do. Like, I felt like if this trilogy was planned out all together, like where they laid out all the ideas for this movie and then this movie and then this movie, like while they were getting ready before they even made the first one, then I felt like it would flow much better as a trilogy. But I don't think that's what they did. I mean, like, I feel like they just had one idea for one movie, and then they needed some time to think of an idea for the second movie, and then some time to think of, okay, where do we go for the third movie? I think that's what happened, and that's how, like, people felt like they tripped over a pothole, like with The Last Jedi, and then, where depending on if you like, Rise of Skywalker or not, you pick yourself back up, and then you're able to enjoy the conclusion at least, you know. But with me, this movie did have some problems here and there. I mean, it had like maybe a couple of plot holes that I felt like they could have, like fleshed out. But still, overall, I found myself enjoying the movie. Like, despite like those minor issues that I had with it, and I feel like they did redeem from what they did with The Last Jedi, from what they were able to do here. I feel like they did the best they could, and like, it paid off. Like, I had no expectations going in here. I mean, like, I kind of kept my expectations restrained, and I felt like I feel like they basically granted me something, wrote me something nice, like, just for, like, going in there and just keeping my mind open and not having my expectations go too far high or anything like that. I felt like what they were able to do with Leia, like, since Carrie Fisher passed away before this movie was made, I mean, God rest her soul. What they were able to do here, I thought it fit well with the story, with what they were able to do with her. I was almost afraid that they weren't able to do much of anything with her at all, but it worked out nicely, in my opinion. And so we can't judge it too much because she passed away before the movie started, and it wouldn't really make much sense for her not to really be in the movie at all, So I'm glad they were able to do that. And with Rey's character, yeah, she did feel like she was a little more powerful than usual at times and at stuff. But I don't know. I mean, I felt like the story helped us, like, try to get a better understanding of that, like, as you're watching it. I mean, in my opinion, that's what I felt like they were doing. A lot of people may not like the direction that they went with it, but also, like, like with bringing Lando back, that was really awesome, and of course, like, Finn and Poe were, like, were fun to watch as well. Their little bromance going on, and Kylo Ren, I feel like they did, what they did with him was pretty good too. And then I think we all know that the Emperor Palpatine is in this movie. I won't say what role he plays in this movie, but what they were able to do with him, I thought it was handled really well. I just felt like with the decisions that were made in The Last Jedi, I felt like they were like, okay, so I guess we have to throw him in here somehow. Like where that falls under the line of not having every plan in advance with the entire trilogy. You know what I mean? So they just have to think fast. Like, so what do we do? What do we do? But yeah, in the end, I found myself, like I said, I thought it was a good conclusion, and there's a chance you may not like the movie, or maybe you just might like the movie. If you decide you want to give it a chance, give it a chance. And if you think you're gonna hate it, then by all means, just don't watch it and don't mess it up for anybody who wants to go and give this movie a shot. But yeah, with that all being said, before I give the rating for this movie, I'm gonna bump my Last Jedi rating down to 3 chair spins out of 5. It was 4 when I gave the rating, but my rating for this movie may change. I want to, but I don't know. Part of me wants to give it 4 chair spins out of 5 because I thought it was a good conclusion for what it was, but I think I'll give it 3.5 fair chair spins out of 5. So here we go. 1, 2, 3.5 chair spins. But like I said, I may want to change it to 4 like down the line or something like that. But I felt like, The Force Awakens was a great start, and The Last Jedi was, it was okay for what it was. I liked it, but I like this movie much more than The Last Jedi. I feel like they did their very best to redeem like what a lot of people didn't like about The Last Jedi with this movie. But I think they did a pretty good job with that overall, minus some my gripes with the movie. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed my review for Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, make sure you thumb up this video, and make sure you click subscribe if you're new to the channel, and make sure you click that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest videos. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you guys in my next video. May the Force be with you.